Welcome to North Norfolk. Yep, this series with A Walk with Ted will take you to interesting places in North Norfolk. We'll visit the beaches, we'll see the seals, we'll go to visit the bird life, go and see the harbours, the boats, visit interesting houses, National Trust places, woods and walks. Well, there's so much to see in North Norfolk, you've no need to go anywhere else. So join me, the grey-haired tourist, as I take a walk with Ted. Well, I want to say welcome. What have I done? Well, I've just left Wales, which is over in that direction there, and I've just walked along this path, which is about a mile from Wales, which is down there where the wonderful chip shop is, and you come all the way along this path. And why have I come along here? I'll tell you why I've come along here. You turn round. I've come to have a look at, yes, you've got it, the lifeboat station. Now, this is brand spanking new. I think it was only opened in January this year. They've got a brand new lifeboat in there, and I'm hopefully going to go in and have a walk around it. So, wish me luck and see if we can get in and have a play with a lifeboat. Well, we're in the lifeboat station. This is a brand new lifeboat station. I think it was only built the end of this year. It was finished, and this is obviously the brand new lifeboat, and it's called the Duke of Edinburgh. That's nice, isn't it? It's quite massive, isn't it? If you're ever in Wales and you're at a loose end, the lifeboat station's right at the end of the quay. You can see it from the town. And well, what a great day this is to come and have a look around this thing. Hey, how much, I presume this is one of what they call their latest lifeboats. And then down here, you've got the launching trolley, which obviously takes it out to sea, and you can launch it, and it launches from there, which is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Hey, it's obviously, I would think, specifically designed for launching the lifeboat, because as you can see, the exhaust pipes do actually come out of at the top, so I think it could most probably operate underwater. Well, a depth of water, not sure what depth, and that's the Patricia Jean Bettany, that's called, so obviously it's been given a name. This is just a wonderful building. Up on the wall there's a list of all the old coxswains, and let me just point up there, can you see? All the old coxswains and people who've worked here and people who've raised money for the place. So what a good place to come in and have a look around, isn't it?
So I'll always be sort of part of me. And it's strange because I phoned them up and they knew who I was, and so I was thinking about doing something. Oh, did you know? No. And then they told me about the boat.
Yeah, as you can see, it's on its own trailer, so it actually gets pushed out to sea, because here the tide goes out such a long way. It'd be silly having a slipway, because a slipway would have to be a mile long, I would think, at low water. So it gets taken out on its trolley. It actually looks like it's not being used, to be honest with you. It is so clean. Look at the tracks here. So you know, it is just amazing. The whole thing. It is so good, isn't it? RNLI. I hate to think how much. Anyway, if you want any more information about the boats here and about the operation of the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, get yourself on Wikipedia, check it out. Certainly check out this one at Wales, and don't forget, they all run on charity, so they need money all the time. But look at that, how long it is. It must be literally 15 metres long. I presume it's still crewed all by volunteers. Look, there's all their stuff, yeah, all their things, so you just come in, put all your clothes on, yeah, look at that. It's wonderful, isn't it? As I say, get yourself down here, have a look around. If ever you're this way, get yourself working. Now, of course, you have to beware, mind you, the lifeboat might not be in here if it's out working. So, but All I can say is that I've been so well looked after by the people here, the volunteers, who have helped me, told me everything I need to know and everything, so that's been good. Do you know what, if I lived close enough and heard the siren go, I'd have to rush down here to see this be launched. Oh, it's not propellers. Look, it's not propellers. They're actually, you know, those jet propulsion engines. Can you see that? Look, that's the jet bit there. Wow! That is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. We have obviously an inshore thingy, blows up, and that does the inshore rescues. Because when I show you, well, I don't know if I can show you on this one, but I will show on a later video, the beach down here, which goes out for miles, and there are classic cases of where people get stranded on sandbanks and they have to be rescued, and obviously people on stand-up paddleboards have to be rescued, and I presume they only use the smaller lifeboat for that, wouldn't you? You wouldn't use the big one. We'll go down and have a look at that in a minute, hopefully. Should be good. An amazing place to be, and I think you just got to get yourself down here and have a look around at this lifeboat. It is cracking, absolutely cracking. And this over here, the one we look down at, this is the one for doing inshore, you know, for rescue those people on paddle boards and things, and the people who get stuck out on the sandbanks. They do get. I should think they rescue more people with the little boat than what they do with the big boat, I would think. And again, that's got its own little trolley thing here. So when it goes down to the beach, that is brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I think what I'm going to do is keep my eye open, and when they do have a public day, when they open the place to the public, and they have a demonstration day, then we shall certainly have to come down and have a look and hopefully watch a launch, because I think to see a launch would be the ultimate, wouldn't it? To see this thing being launched. Yeah, really, really interesting.
Yeah, well, I'll jump on it and across into that. So yeah, no,
start from course, we were keen on the front, you know,
Yeah.
but down for years, and then they would ultimately just
Right, welcome. Guess where I am? Yes, you can see up here, it's a lifeboat. Yeah, they've invited me in to have a look at the lifeboat at the lifeboat station at Wells. Absolutely brilliant. What a cracking day I've had. I've had a great look around. They won't let me take it out to sea. No, not like when we went to Langham and they let me fire the old machine gun. No, but to have a walk around, to touch it and to have a look at it, it's been absolutely brilliant. All I can say is ever you're in Wales, by the sea, not next to the sea, next to the sea, pop yourself down. It's right at the end of the seafront, by the way. So if you're in the town, you can either walk the mile along the sea defences, or you can come up this end and park in the car park. Unfortunately it's paid, but everything these days, you know, you've got to pay for everything. But if you want to have a look around this lifeboat, the only thing I would suggest is they're a bit short of volunteers at the moment. They're not open every day, so just give them a bell or check on the internet just to make sure it is open, because I wouldn't want you to come all this way and miss it. So anyway, this is the Grey Hair Tourist having a wonderful time in Wales at the lifeboat station. And I want to say thank you very much to all the lifeboat men. They've treated me really well, made me feel welcome, given me a wonderful tour. And if you... Oh, sorry. Hey, welcome. We are in Wales, next to the sea, We've parked the car, finally found somewhere to park. It is Easter Saturday, 2023, so I didn't expect to find anywhere nearby to park. Anyway, especially for free, being the grey haired tourist, we don't like paying for anything, do we? If we can get it for next to nothing, we certainly will do. And next to nothing free is the best, isn't it? Anyway, while we're here, look, I just want to show you something. This here is just amazing. This place here, this is your typical old-fashioned hardware store, where the lady in there, don't matter what you ask for, they have it. yeah, if ever you're in Wales and you want a screw or a thingy jib or an Aylsham of father or bits of your pieces, it's absolutely brilliant. It's what you call a really old-fashioned store. So that's good. Anyway, we're just coming down. Look at this here. You don't often see these, do you? Here's an old water pumpy thingy with a handle on the side. Let's get round this side so we can actually see it. Wow, look at that, got a handle on it and everything. Anyway, let's get down to the beach. We go down to the harbour, because that's where we want to go, don't we? We don't particularly want to spend our time here. We want to spend our time looking at the boats. That's what we're here for. Let's have a look at the boats. Well, I hope you're all having a nice Easter. All looking forward to getting nice Easter eggs tomorrow. Loads of chocolate. Love our chocolate, don't we? Really do like our chocolate. Anyway, we're coming down to the main bit of Wales now. There is a small fishing fleet here, and there is a lobster hatchery. Well, I've never been to a lobster hatchery before. Let's cross over and have a look, shall we? Don't know what they do in a lobster hatchery, but there are still a few fishing boats here. As you can see, we're on the harbour's edge now. And so the tide is either just coming in or going out. I'm not sure which one. But there you go. There's lots of people here, lots of seagulls. All the seagulls are pinching the fish and chips. We're very fortunate here. We do have two of the best fish and chip shops in North Norfolk here. And there's your fishing boat there. I'm not sure what fish they catch here. It looks like I think most of it must be lobsters, because we do have, as I did show you up here, it's the port of Wales. I'll show you the sign. Hang on, let's get up and have a look at it, shall we? There we go. It's the Port of Wales Lobster Hatchery. So they obviously hatch lobsters. I suppose then they do it like chickens, do they? Eggs? No idea. We'll have to go on Wikipedia and find out how you hatch a lobster. And down there, the blue boat at the end, that's one of the boats from Dunkirk. Let's just go in and show you that, shall we? There we go. The blue one at the end. That's one of the Dunkirk boats, one of the little boats that went to Dunkirk. Oh, I didn't know we had zoom on there. There you go, look at that. We'll have a walk down the seafront, shall we? Down the harbour and see what we can see. If you can see here, there's obviously some industrial mill or something that used to do importing, and up there's the where the crane thing was. Apparently you can actually stay up there. I'm not sure if it's an Airbnb or what it is, but you can actually stay there. Don't think you can beat the view, could you? Anyway, let's have a walk along here and see what we can find, shall we? It is Easter Saturday, so it is going to be quite busy. If it's too busy, I'll just turn around and go home, I think. It's a great place for coming crabbing. You've got the grandkids or the children, and come down here and get yourself a net, throw it over the edge, and see what crabs you find. I think they're only little crabs, not big ones, obviously. But yeah, there's loads of seagulls. But if you want to spend a day out here, what a wonderful place to come. When it's not raining, of course. So they've got in the back of the lorry, they've got lobster pots, so they must go lobster fishing here, mustn't they? That's okay. There we go. We'll just carry on walking along here, see what we can see. You got all your little seaside shops here, and all the fishing paraphernalia. Oh, there's some nice new lobster pots there. Look at those. They've all been tied up there. Look, they look brand spanking new, don't they? Yes, they are. They're brand new. I wonder how much one of those would cost. I don't think they'd be cheap, do you? Oh, I see. Wow. They got little traps. I presume the lobsters walk in, and once they get in there, they can't get out. But they're very well made. I don't know whether they're homemade or what. Like most things, I dare say they come from China. Everything comes from China these days, doesn't it? Well, let's just carry on walking along here, shall we? There we go. That's nice. Oh, look, we got a load more lobster pots along here. We'll have a look at these ones, shall we? Well, they're certainly all new ones, aren't they? Look at that. Must be money in lobsters, that's all I can say, because they are all brand spanking new. Look at that. So what is there? So that would be a set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there's 50. Now there's 50 together. There's 25 in the front row, 25 in the back row, and then you've got about 4 miles of rope down there by the looks of it. Can you see? And a couple of big anchors. Wow. Wonder if you could get a ride out, eh? I don't think they've been in the water. Don't think they look all brand spanking new. The rope is all tied up. There's about a few £1,000 there, I would think. Hey, anyway, let's carry on walking around, shall we? See what we can see. Need to bump into a fisherman, don't we? Really? Let's. There we go. Look, there's some more. Another set of 50 lobster pots there. Wow. I don't know if they have a fishing season here.
Any truck.
Wow, look at that, eh? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, we're certainly coming into the touristy bit now. Look how many hundreds of people we've got sat here.
Have you got bacon in your...
They're all crabbing. Well, have a look in one of the pots in a minute and see what crabs they got, shall we?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay, yours is slightly bigger.
Wow. Well, we'll go round to the harbour now and I'll show you the bays where the visiting yachts come into. This is the main drag out. This is a new car park they built. They built this car park this winter. It used to be just a pay and display, but now it's got barriers on it and everything, so which is I don't know if it's owned by the Harbour Authority. I presume it is. Anyway, let's have a look along here and see what we can find, shall we? Let's go down to the edge and have a look. There's the pontoon there where the visiting boats come into. You know, if you're a visiting sailor, you can moor up here and stay there for a few days, I think, and then that's the main channel going out. It's about a mile from here to the end, but you can only get your boat in, I think, 2 hours either side of high water. We go over there now. I don't know if you can see all the birds flying around up there. There's a load of geese flying through there. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. And of course loads of seagulls, but the seagulls are here basically for the fish and chips. I don't think oh yeah, look at that, eh? There's all the people there, look, with their crabbing nets, look after the crabs. Look at that, eh? What I want to do, there's a dozen of them there. Anyway, something else I want to show you while I'm here is how deep the floods have been. I think it was 1953 or 63 we had the big floods, but I'm sure there's some signs up here which shows us how deep the water was then. This car park was flooded about 5-6 weeks ago. There was a particularly high spring tide with the wind in the same direction, which caused a car park to flood. Oh, it looks like yes. I presume people throw the crabs away once they've caught them. I don't think you'd eat them. I think they'd be too small to eat, wouldn't they? But there you go. What else could you want to do but go crabbing? Well, there's the Harbour Master's office. And there's a boat trip tonight at sunset if you want to go for a boat trip round. And that's the visiting area there. Oh, I'm just going to show you where the I'm sure there's some signs around here which says how deep the water got when it was flooded. Oh, it's called the Wells. There we go, look, it's actually got a name on it. It's called the Wells Tide Recorder Station. Ah, look, we've got a map here. Well, let's have a look at the map and then we can show you exactly where we're at. Well, let's see if I can work it out for you. So, that's where we are. Right, let's see if we can find these. I'm sure they're around here somewhere where it shows how high the water went. But, nope, can't see it. Oh, well, never mind. It's a lovely play area over there for the kids. I don't know if you can see it. There's an old tractor there and everything. Yeah. Anyway, that's good, isn't it? Let's go back round to the Harbour Master station. Let's click that. Let's see. Couple of old anchors there. Oh, the toilets are that way. So that's where we were when we started, was underneath the bit that's sticking out, and over there by that big old fishing boat. So we've had a cracking walk round, haven't we?